Hey everyone, have a here been a video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, we're going to be discussing the upcoming Golden Week celebration, and the dual Dokkan Festival exclusive TURs will be Super Saiyan Blue, Kaioken, and Hit. So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and dive right in. So for days, we've been discussing, trying to figure out what the Golden Week celebration is going to be. And today, a very odd way of this celebration leaking out from I Seriously in the most unusual situation. So what happened was this individual here, John Judan, was trying to create like this fake leak, this little fake thing about, hey, it's going to be Hit and Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. And then I seriously reposted and really also commented on this post here saying, oh, you know, you don't have to redo it when Golden Week comes out, or this is actually just almost pretty much without saying so, this is what is going to be the Dual Dokkan Festival exclusive units. So again, this is not confirmed by Akatsuki or Bandai. This is a leak, but this is coming from a source that has been an OG when it turns out, in terms of providing us information, you know, prior to the previews. And I Seriously has just been doing that for years. Took a long break, but of recently he ended up tweeting about the Kid Goku, and then also the STR Cell, the Perfect Cell. So those two units, of course, came out true, and now we have a quasi, you know, leak here confirming from another individual who was making a fake leak but ended up being real. So there you have it. Again, a very unusual way for us to get this information, but hey, you know what, any information or any news is good. I expect now to see the full preview, the preview of the celebration later on tonight, about what, 4 hours, 5 hours from when I'm recording this video here. So look out for that from the official Dokkan Twitter page. Now, I mentioned this before in a multitude of different videos talking about Golden Week, that Golden Week, the celebration, the holiday, starts in Japan on the 29th. The login bonus that ends for the current celebration ends on the 27th of my time, 28th on most everyone else. I'm in Pacific Daylight Time. So so on the 28th, on Monday, Sunday, we should experience the new Golden Week celebration. And now we know it is going to be Hit and either Super Saiyan Blue Goku or Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku. We don't have like the full details on who it's actually going to be. So this, interestingly enough, and I mentioned this again in my previous videos, since 2017, Golden Week has been a celebration for a saga. Right, it's done DBC Saga, Majin Buu Saga twice, Universal Survivor Saga one time, Android Cell Saga, and Future Saga units. Right, not necessarily the theme was the sagas, but units that fit into these sagas. If they do Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken and Hit, not from the Universal Survivor Saga Tournament of Power, then unless they're going to create a Universe 6 versus Universe 7 type of saga leader skill, which I hope they don't, because that's a very small saga there. This will be the first time since 2017 that the units won't be, you know, incorporated into one of these sagas. Now, they could still put it in Universal Survivor Saga, and these units might still relate to that. We don't know, but just that's a little tidbit for you guys to really think about in terms of who actually we're going to be getting. So yes, unfortunately, another celebration, no Daima. I don't know when we're going to get them. You know, we're chomping at the bit, but we do have the May Dokkan Festival exclusive. Then we have the June one in between. Then I don't know what they're going to do for Tanabata, right? So Tanabata is July going to be a 10.5 anniversary for global, right? Are they going to do that? Are they going to extend Tanabata, or they make that a bigger festival? We don't know. That's probably when I would expect the next opportunity for Daima to drop on Dokkan, especially the Super Saiyan 4 units that we are desperately waiting for. So, yep, no Golden Week Daima units, unfortunately. So let's talk about my previous prediction from this video here on Golden Week, which was kind of close, I guess. I was hoping for a Super Saiyan Blue unit But now we're gonna seemingly like we get Super Saiyan Blue, maybe Super Saiyan Blue transforming into Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. So this was, another option that we're able to do, but it seems like this is what's going to end up being here. Now the LR could still be, right, can still be the Trio of Dangers if this Goku and Hit is a representative of the Universal Survival Saga, right? And we don't know that, right? We don't know that just because the tweet is just Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken and Hit, but we are expecting that is going to be the Universe 6 versus Universe 7 fight is the representation of these units here. That's what we're expecting. I hope they incorporate Universal Survival Saga. It just opens up that team a lot more. So it's going to end up looking more like this right here. Now the reason why I'm kind of excited is I am hoping Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, his super attack is going to be what you see right there, him beating the crap out of Hit. It could be an active skill, it could be something, but that would be a fantastic animation to do in terms of a active skill super attack or just a regular super attack alone. That'd be very hilarious, be very funny, because I remember that moment. I was like, oh, that's just awesome. Of course, it ends with a amazing Kamehameha, but I'm okay with him just going Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken and hitting him like 100 times, right? So that's kind of what the expectation is going to be in terms of this unit here, whether it's standalone Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken or just Super Saiyan Blue. And then we're going to have another Hit. I shouldn't say another Hit. We only really have one Dokkan Festival exclusive Hit unit. And then probably if it's going to be Universe 6 or Universe 7 themed, then possibly like a trio of units in Kale, Caulifla, and Kaba, right? I don't want to see another Kale and Caulifla again, or even a standalone Kale, right? So I wouldn't mind, or even a standalone Kaba, right? I think adding all three of them into there, I think would be nice, would be fine, would be something different, right? So what could then happen is, even though this is Tournament of Power, right, this LR here, this has an opportunity to either an EZA, and then of course Super EZA, that Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, which I think I said in my previous video, like how many times have we said, oh yeah, Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken is going to get Super EZA, and a few times at least. So it could look something like this. They could maybe not do an EZA and just do a Super EZA with the Super Saiyan Blue there. Remember, that's Super Saiyan Blue Goku, not Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku, even though he is in Kaioken form. It's very odd what they did. It's a very, very old unit. So looking at the options we have now, right, for Goku, we've only had one Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken unit, and that's the STR from Universal Survival Saga, Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken with the Spirit Bomb, right? So if they did this one here, Universe 6 and Universe 7, it could be really any type besides STR that they can do for a Dokkan Festival exclusive. Even much so, we only really have one Dokkan Festival exclusive Super Saiyan Blue unit, which is incredible. Like, Super Saiyan Blue is, I think, such a strong highlighted unit. There's no really true summonable. Like, this is the EZA, or sorry, the TUR to the God form, right? Super Saiyan God. It's just very strange that we never really had a great standalone Super Saiyan Blue, even though this EZA that's going to Super EZA is probably going to be, of course, better there. So then it could be either tech, int, or physical in terms of if they just do Super Saiyan Blue standalone. I'm torn on which one I would prefer, like the transformative or probably just going to be an entrance animation in the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. Either one is fine for me. In terms of Hit, we have all type advantages covered, but we really only have one Dokkan Festival exclusive. Now we do have a 60% support unit on here, and then some of these are either what was like World Tournament and sub units and stuff like that. Not much here, and I'm surprised they ended up doing Hit and Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken for Golden Week, because this guy is not a moneymaker. He's never been a moneymaker. When he was the global first unit on Christmas for global, it was a surprise, and no one could care. People could care less about that unit. It wasn't awfully that great either, and But alas, here we are. The celebration of Golden Week. Probably going to be Universe 6 or Universe 7 themed on there. And let me know what you guys think about this. Probably some of you guys are very disappointed. I'm okay with Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, but I think with Hit, if they win Universal Survivor Saga, there'll be more options in terms of like the LR. Like I would love to see like Bergamo or something like that. They're just something different, right? The Yellow Coin LRs, we want something different. And anyway, there you have it, boys and girls. Golden Week, Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken and Hit. Again, not official, but will be probably official very soon. So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Thank you all for watching. Keep on Dokkaning. We'll catch you next time. Later. What happened? Oh.